Hello viewers, today a very special episode, as this episode has taken weeks to put together. I hope you enjoy. Let me explain. And I think a lot of prospectors are going to empathize with my thoughts here. I'm slightly delusional. I've had great success in the past, and that is making me chase a dream. Chase a rock bar down that I know has my name on it. And I've been looking. The thing is, I want to have an episode with you guys where I find lots of gold again. But to have that episode all come together is quite tricky, and there's got to be a lot of work that goes on, especially in the background. For example, I went test panning a gully one day for about 3.5 hours. And I found 1 speck and 2 microdots. I do believe there's a lot of unexplored areas in Hilland that are going to be very good gold-bearing creeks. But I came back down here, not far away, I found a rock bar, and within 10 minutes I found more gold than I did in the 3 hours of test panning that other gully. So consistency is definitely key, and a win in my eyes. Leads me to think I've got a plan, because I want to get to that episode where I finally get more than 1 gram of gold in a day's worth of work. It's just going to take several days, but I'm down for the work. Now I will still keep chasing that dream and chasing that rock bar and having adventures, but for now, let me tell you the plan and show you the work. With gold at over $6,000 an ounce, and me really wanting to fill up that sample bottle full of gold, and having a great episode of finding a heap of gold, I've had to seriously upscale my operation. Why have I been using buckets this whole time? Let's use the wheelbarrow. Enter the wheelbarrow and enter the rock bar. So the plan is, instead of me doing an episode, cradling, cleaning up, finding some gold, happy story, I'm now going to do a full 7 days of cleaning out this rock bar, but then just putting the concentrates in a separate container, storing up those 7 days worth of concentrates from cradling, and have one massive cleanup episode where, fingers crossed, I find some good gold. And I believe I will, as my test panning's gone really well here, and when I did cradle here we got just under 0.5 gram. So I'm averaging, I believe, about 0.5 gram a day in this rock bar. Time for me to hammer it and see you guys in a couple of days. Let me show you the operation I'm running. So I've already done 2 days worth of cradling down here. I've cleaned out this rock bar with Jarrett before, and then I came down here and cleaned out this rock bar, which has an amazing drop to it, and also hopefully goes into the earth more, where I'm praying could be some virgin ground. As also with this rock bar, all of that dirt where the pelican pick is, and the rock bar has got steps that go down to where the pry bar is there. So I'm getting gold out of the banks here of the rock bar, and I'm cleaning it up, and hopefully when all of this is gone, we're going to expose more of the rock bar, and who knows, I could be here for more than 7 days. But at least I've found an area to set up camp, and I have upgraded to the wheelbarrow so I can move more dirt, and I really want to get to the day where I can make this cleanup sluice and hopefully fill up that sample bottle a little bit more quicker. So, Now I'm stockpiling my dirt of a morning for the afternoon's worth of cradling. I know 1/2 gram of gold doesn't sound like much, but the thing is, I sort of struck out down here a couple of times, which made 1/2 gram, wow, that was a lot better than nothing. And I know those 1/2 gram days add up, and hopefully, you know, there'll be a pocket of gold over there. If I'm getting gold, there should be more. Anyway, the key to that is keep looking. So I do a wheelbarrow load of dirt, and pretty much before and after, I'm constantly test panning to make sure I'm still on the gold. Okay, let's see what we have. Keep in mind I've already done 2 days cradling down here, so I'm sort of getting used to seeing that type of consistency, which isn't too bad. There is some chunky pieces there and some tiny specks. I've got it stuck in my head that if I treat this place like a 9 to 5, Monday to Friday job like the old fellas have told me to, I will see results. So that's the idea. We'll put that away and keep on going. What? One day. I tell you what though, pretty chuffed that's another day's cradling done. It was really nice for Joshy and Jarrett to give me a hand yesterday. Those guys are legends. Probably don't tell them enough that I'm very grateful for their help and their friendship. However, more help means more dirt I can move. And I just thought I'd add, for those that are curious, I'm really only moving about 6 wheelbarrows of dirt a day. I wish I could move more. Doesn't seem to be physically possible. Maybe I'll build up to it. Anyway, I'll put these concentrates away, and another step closer to clean up day. Yes, it's a marvelous creation. And I just checked the gold traps and thought I better go get the camera and show you guys, because that's like some really nice gold in there. It's been a while since I've had the gold trap just riddled with gold. And yeah, that's some really good gold. Happy days.